feel like it went last week? You missed some games with the injury and then got back and saw your most playing time yet. Just how was it being out there?
It was fun. Like you said, missed some games. Um, I was just telling somebody in the locker room, it was kind of my first game playing a full game since college, so it was fun just getting back out there on the field and making some plays.
How frustrating was that? I mean, obviously you come in, you want to play, and then you get your first start and get hurt in that game to kind of have to wait for your chance.
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating. Somebody that's competitive as me could agree. Just wanting to get in there, and prove yourself. But I'm all about timing, God's timing. So I was patient with it. God saw me through it, and time is now. So let's get the ball rolling.
AJ?
I know that you would have loved to be back out there, but is there something that you learned when you were forced to watch the game on the sidelines that you don't think you would have learned necessarily had you been in the game? Maybe a different perspective that then on Sunday, when you got in the game, it just clicked a lot faster.
I'm not sure what that would have been, but I definitely learned a lot just watching Bobby and KJ. During practice and how they prepare during the week. Those guys was really, really helpful for me last week during the week, just getting prepared for the game. They know I was making my true first start, so I can't tell you what that is, but the preparation was huge for me. While the time that I missed.
Curtis?
Yeah, Jordyn, how different was it getting that playing time off the ball at the will spot compared to when you were playing Sam more so in the Dallas game before you got hurt? How big of a shift was it? How much more comfortable did you feel back off the ball?
It felt natural. That's my natural position, just playing off the ball as a linebacker, reading pullers and getting in the run fits. So it was a natural feeling for me.
Bob?
Yeah, Jordyn. We haven't really talked to you, I guess, since the Dallas game when the injury happened or whatever. Was it sort of scary at all, or did you think it was a big deal, or did you know you'd be back quickly, or?
Yeah, I was scared at first. Before I got the MRI, it felt like it was pretty bad. But that's how those injuries usually are. Just sore and once the swelling went down, I started feeling good, started moving around, and I healed up pretty quickly.
Joe?
Jordyn, obviously this defense has a ways to go to get where it wants to be. How much responsibility do you take in being part of the solution here and understanding that you're going to have a big role here moving forward?
Take a huge responsibility. I'm gonna do everything I can to do my 1/11th on this defense to help us get to where I know we can be, and that's what we're doing right now. It's just one step at a time. It's still early in the season, so that's what keeps my hopes high about this defense getting to where we know we can be. So just one step at a time, one practice at a time, one game at a time.
Greg Bell?
Hi, Jordyn. What kind of advantage is it for you to have Bobby Wagner right next to you in the defense, in the meeting rooms, right before the play? What advantage does he give you?
It's a huge advantage. Like I mentioned earlier, he was real instrumental for me during the week. It's just as far as getting prepared, just giving me tips here and there, and he's still doing it. He's been doing it since I got here. Him and KJ, both of those guys just been huge for me and just letting me know, what to look out for on a certain run play, on a certain pass play, and a certain defensive call. So it's huge, and I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be here to be able to play next to those guys.
Masvida?
Yeah. Jordyn, how important is it in your position and what you've gone through, patience and timing in terms of learning and then just waiting for the right moment to get back on the field, and then once you're in the game, reading the plays?
You say it one more time? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just how important is it in terms of being patient when you're playing your position and then waiting for the right time to make the play?
I think it's very important. Patience is everything. If you try to rush something and you're not ready for it, you can get exposed or, it can be shown on tape. So I think that the timing was perfect for me. maybe week 1 I wasn't ready, and here we are, week 8, I think, and I feel good. The playbook feels good. I'm healthy, so I think patience is everything.
Michael Sean.
Hey, Jordyn, were you registered to vote before that day? Everyone got registered on August?
I think I was. I'm not sure. I may have done it beforehand. I know we had a couple team meetings about getting registered to vote during camp, so I think I was registered before that.
What has it just kind of been like to like have your head coach, be so involved, and you got being registered to vote, just kind of be involved socially? What's that been like this year for you?
That's huge. To have your coach, as many meetings we've had about voting and social injustice and police brutality, all that's going on in the country. He's been at the head of it. Leading us on and encouraging us to vote and to get other people to vote. So I think that's huge.
I can't remember if I've asked you this before, but have you had a name on your helmet this year?
Yeah, I have Breonna Taylor on the back.
Why'd you go with Brianna?
I thought that was just the obvious one to choose, just with her situation and her family and what they had to go through. I thought that was the perfect one.
Last
Thanks.
one for Ben.
Hey, Jordyn, you've talked extensively about how Bobby and KJ have kind of taken you under their wing since you got here. I guess maybe in what ways have what they've given you different from one another? Like, does Bobby kind of set the example more and KJ is in your ear more, or is it vice versa, or they both kind of give you kind of both instances? Like, how is maybe their mentorship kind of unique?
It's cool. So, with KJ, it's a lot more playbook talk because he's played that will position, for 10 years. He knows the ins and out of it. And same thing with Bobby, but with Bobby, it's more just mentorship about life. We talk a lot about, off the field preparation, how to take care of my body, just reading more, studying more, anything, So both of those guys, like I said, it's been huge for me. It's like playing with two coaches, on the field. So it's cool.
Thank you.
Jordyn, thank you.
All right. Appreciate you guys.